Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of my Fun Manager Create a Team Career Mode. And if you haven't watched the last video, go and check it out. Because you see what happened there? We gained 36 points, 6 points over Ferrari, and a whole lot of points, 113 points over Red Bull. And the reason is this. We won the Azerbaijan GP from Lando Norris's P3 and Max Verstappen's P2, and Kush Maini, well, he got unlucky with his qualifying session, got P17 and still was able to get P5 at the end with an amazing race. And obviously there were crashes, there were craziness. So if you haven't watched the last video, go and check it out. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do that because I am trying to hit 500 subscribers till the end of the season. And let's see, we have acknowledged the dive tension between Marcus Dudley and Kush Maini. So let me see what happened to the cars here. And suspension is gone. Let's do that. And side pods is gone for Kush Maini, which is not good because we do not have a new one. So let's manufacture two more side pods, and that will come for the next race. So guys, I think we will have a little bit problem Kush Maini in this race, well, in the upcoming Singapore race. And obviously the chassis should be coming in for this race, and it will come in what I don't think it is going to come in for this race. And let's try to get it for this race, and if it doesn't, I will do an emergency upgrade because we have 25 million in the bank. And let me see the finance. We are 45 million. Well, 45 million is the cost cap that is remaining for us. And obviously I'm going to wait till the end of the season, and then I'm going to try to, well, upgrade everything I can. So guys, let's just skip past the time. And guys, external offer for our, well, for our affiliate driver. Okay, I get it. I am not going to offer him a new contract. Obviously contract expiring for our head of aerodynamics, so we will have to go on a scout. And let me see if we have another better. So Jared Murphy, scout him for Audi. And let me see, and Peter Prudhomme, I have definitely butchered that name. Well, his name, and buyout fees is none for him. And Diego Tondi, okay, so he is head of aerodynamics for Williams, and he also does not have any buyout fees. So you know what, let's scout him first of all, and let's offer a contract to Peter, and then we will see. Obviously first of all, let's see what we are giving our own aerodynamics, head of aerodynamics. And let me see that. So we are giving him how much money, and we are giving him 3.9 million. So let's give him, I think because he is 91 rated, so let's go for 3 seasons. And from next seasons, obviously let's see what he will agree with. 3 million I don't think he will agree with. Well, that is something he would like. Let's just go 3.8 looks like is a good choice for him. Let's go 3.6, and let's increase the signing bonus. So 200,000 signing bonus. I think that will be actually an amazing thing for us. And let's see, we have their current contract is 4 years and they have 2 years left. So I'm going to take them from 3 seasons. So let's send this contract to him, and let's see how he will react for that. So guys, so the research for suspension has finally come in, and since we have a lot of money and lot of ATR period left, let's just go on to the underflow. Let's just go with 15 hours, yeah, and 1 hour, or well, 1.3 would be good for CFD. Let's just do with 2 engineers, and let's just do this. And okay, yeah, we are good here, and we have front wing coming in 2 days, so we will do that for the next race. So we have right now low speed 7th, 12th in the medium, and 12th in the high speed. So again, does not matter the external offer to an affiliate. So guys, let's just do the race targets, and let's just go into the race weekend.
Our Formula One season continues here in the Republic of Singapore. We're back from the summer break with topped up tans. Vacation, though, is now over, and it's time to get serious on the track for the second half of the F1 season. Lewis Hamilton marked the previous race with yet another win and proved that he still has the tenacity to succeed in this sport. Stay with us then as the weekend gets underway.
And guys, into the qualifying, let's just go. New engines for everyone and the best setup we can do right now. So guys, let's just go into the qualifying. And into the qualifying, let's send Miney out straight away. Let's keep an eye on Hamilton. Let's send him out now. Let's skip past the time. Obviously, Perez has also gone in the middle of Miney and Hamilton. So let's see what we can do here. And starting our first lap into Q1, let's see. Hamilton has started it and Miney has already went to turn 5. Let's see. There is a Mercedes in front of us who might, well, get in the way a little bit. Other than that, no one else is really in the way. So let's see. First sector 26.8 and a 27.0. 2 turns slower on the first sector. So let's see the second sector for Miney 37.0 and 39.9 for, well, 36.9 for Hamilton. Let's see. Rounding on the last corner, Miney goes to P1. Obviously, Hamilton will take that and he takes that by 5 tenths. And guys, a minute remaining and I thought that Hamilton is P2 and Norris is, well, he has now gone to P3 and Miney I don't think needed to do another lap and he does not, so that is a good news for us. George Russell P1 into Q1. Obviously it's not going to matter. Let's use the used tires for both of these guys and let's just go into the second qualifying. And into the second qualifying, let's send Miney out straight away. A little bit wait and now send Hamilton out. Obviously I want to see if there is any kind of slipstream effect you can get. If we can do that, I will send Hamilton out behind Miney. So let's see, well, in front of Miney, sorry. Let's see purple first sector for Miney 27.0 and 27.8. Miney has again lost 2 tenths. Well, they have done almost same time they did in Q1 with a used set of tires. So let's see. Second sector for Miney. Obviously it will be purple, but it has been taken by Hamilton 36.9. Let's see, rounding on the last corner and race to the line. Miney goes to P1 and let's see. Hamilton also takes P1 there, but there is someone behind us. It wasn't Albon. Well, he has gone to P1, who has taken the final purple sector. Let's see. Charles Leclerc and Antonelli taking much better time than us. Obviously it's not going to matter because we are going to go again on a new set of tires. And guys, 2 minutes 50 seconds remaining. Let's send Hamilton out with a little bit of a gap to Miney and let's send Miney out now because obviously I have very, well, with a good amount of fashionably that we have always ruined our lap in the last time because people are doing their laps and we, even if I send these guys with a gap, they always tend to get closer to each other. So that's why guys, I made a little bit of a bigger gap this time and that gap has stayed here. So let's see. First sector for Hamilton, he does a 26.8, half a tenth faster than his first lap, and Miney 2 tenths faster than his first lap, so that is good. And second sector for Hamilton, let's see what he do, and it's a green sector 36.7, good one, and a 36.8, only a 10 slower, so that is also good. We are improving, but are we improving enough? Because the Sergeant have improved, he does not go anywhere, and Hamilton has gone P3 and Miney goes to P5. That is good. Let's see Piastri, does he improve? And he goes to the line and he does. So Lawson, Tsunoda, Vesti, Gasly, Ocon and Logan Sargent is out. Obviously Lawson is doing a lap, but I don't think, yep, he does not improve. And we have the final 10 guys for the final qualifying shootout. And let's go into Q3, obviously on a used set of tires, because if we can save at least one set of soft tires for the race, that will be good. So into the qualifying, let's send Miney out with a little bit of a gap to Hamilton, and Miney out, let's send Hamilton, and we have George Russell in between us, so Hamilton will get a little bit of a slipstream from George Russell, so that might actually help us, and we can see if the slipstream works really well, because if the slipstream works, we will have a much better time than George Russell. So let's see. First sector for Miney, purple 26.9, a little slower, which has been taken by George Russell, and we have only 26.8, which is a green sector for Hamilton. So let's see the second sector. Hamilton's, well, Miney's sector has been quickly taken by George Russell, who is also on a used set of tires. Well, a percent better soft tire. So let's see. Race to the line. Miney goes 8 tenths slower than George Russell, and Hamilton goes 4 tenths slower. So I guess, guys, the slipstream works here. So guys, let's wait till the end. And guys, 2 minutes 30 seconds remaining. Let's send Miney out straight away. Let's wait a second and let's send Hamilton out too. And let's skip past the time. Obviously, these guys are a little too close. And you know what? Let me keep an eye on Miney, who is, I think, yeah, he is a little close, but I don't think he will get at, well, Antonelli is doing a lap, but it doesn't matter because we have already started our final lap into Q3. So let's see. Hamilton getting a little bit of a distance slipstream from the, let me see, that is the Ferrari of George Russell. No, someone is behind him and there isn't. So George Russell is giving a slipstream to both of our drivers. So let's see, first sector, Miney improves, Hamilton does not. George Russell has just done an amazing first sector and he has again taken the second purple sector. So George Russell looking amazing right now. Max Verstappen completes his lap, goes into P2. Hamilton is not improving into P6. That is not good. Porsche goes P4. Hamilton is to the line, does not improve, and Miney goes to P5. What has just happened? Miney out-qualifies Lewis Hamilton in the Singapore GP, and George Russell takes pole here, and Lando Norris in P2. Max Verstappen starting with in the second row with Theo Porsche. So guys, let's just go into the race.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race.
The walls around Singapore force the cars close together, and even the best can waver in the tight spaces. Back in 2011, we saw Lewis Hamilton clip Felipe Massa as the two battled it out. There were certainly some words exchanged after that one, as I'm sure you recall.
The bumpy street surfaces here make this a challenging circuit for the drivers, and the humidity causes them to lose as much as 3 kilos over the course of a race. But it's also tough on the cars, with 23 corners to tackle each and every lap. Good low-speed downforce will make all the difference here. Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
And guys, into the race, looks like we have light rain. So let me see, we have rain from lap 24.5. And obviously, if that is the case, we are going on the hard tires because we have that. Let's use the hard tires and then we will go on another set of inters. And obviously, wet tires is, well, inters are recommended. I'm not going to use that. Let's go 3 laps lower on the fuel, guys. And I think, guys, going lower on the fuel, it's not going to help us right now. So let's, you know what, let's do only 1 lap lower with Hamilton. And let's see, do we improve or do we just have a lot of extra fuel at the end of the race? So guys, let's just go into the grid formation.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. This could be a big race for that man right there, Lewis Hamilton.
They've done really well to secure a P7 start. Some solid points could be on the cards today.
Here we go. It's time to go racing. We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
And George Russell and Lando Norris on the starting straight here. We'll start very straight and look at that. Max Verstappen getting an amazing exit there and he goes around the outside into turn 3, tries to overtake and he has overtaken Lando Norris for P2, but still going side by side into turn 5, and finally the overtake gets successful here. And let's see, we have a little bit of a experiment here with Miney and Hamilton, that if we can see and what will happen to both of these guys with the fuel of the fuel we are using. And let's see, lap 20 is more or less when we get rain starting and everyone is on medium tires other than us. So obviously I'm not going to save fuel right now, considering the rain will help us in that, and we are now with Miney trying to overtake these guys. And let's see, Piastri has already lost DRS to these guys, and Verstappen has done an amazing look at that. He's fighting George Russell for the win into turn 3, and still in front. And Max Verstappen will get DRS, and let's see, can he overtake? Can he overtake his teammate on the start finish? Well, on this first DRS straight, and he tries to do that, and still going side by side into the braking. He does not able to do that, and that is good for us to add into the braking. Miney does so. Well, he overtakes Porsche without any problem. Let's stop using the battery here for both of these guys, and let's keep an eye on Hamilton, who has not been able to overtake Oscar Piastri. So I guess, guys, now is the time to start saving and try to just stay here. Try to bring those temps back into the range for these hard tires. So I guess, guys, if hard tires are this bad on pushing, I don't even want to know how bad the medium tires are right now. So guys, let's skip a little and see what happens. And lap 6, guys, Lewis Hamilton has almost lost the DRS, but I think he will be able to get back into that, and he has done it. And look at that, guys, our engine, and we have a red flag. Gasly, Tsunoda, and they are out, and it looks like a similar crash than last year's for Alonso and George Russell. And yep, exactly the same crash, obviously a little bit different because Alonso went sideways and we have rain already. So I guess there is no brainer to going on to inter tires. Let's do that for both of our drivers, and let's go into the first restart of this race.
Not for the first time today, the drivers are lined up awaiting the lights. And it's lights out. And away we go.
So it looks like every single one of these guys are on inters, and the problem for us is now, guys, because of the red flag, we have gained a lot of fuel again. So let's keep an eye on Hamilton. He's trying to overtake, and he around the outside trying to overtake Piastri, and he has done that. Obviously, Lando Norris has also overtaken Max Verstappen, so that is good. And we are now P5 in Porsche, and we are now with Hamilton trying to overtake him into the braking. Turn 6 does not work right now, so there is no point in using these inters right now. And because look at that, guys, these tires have gone, these tires are going crazy. Let's stop pushing on these tires, and look at that, guys, Hamilton trying to make a dive bomb that does not work, and we have a crash with Miney. Miney has crashed. Let me see what happened to him.
It was
And was it the overtake? Yep, it was this overtake, guys. He was trying to overtake George Russell, and George Russell just broke Kush Miney's front wing. And obviously that's not going to be a penalty, guys. That is not going to be a penalty, and we have a major front wing damage. So I guess we have to go on another set of inters, or should we wait? You know what, let me go back and let me see. So right now we are obviously 98% tires. The tires are obviously severely overheating, and let your don't fight your teammate, let your teammate pass you, because obviously it does not make sense to fight with Lewis Hamilton, and he tries to get out of the way, and he finally does. So that is good. Obviously Miney is going to be a chicane, a blocking. He is going to block the whole grid right now, and that is what we want for at least one lap. And the rain is increasing, so that will be the right choice for us right now, because as soon as these tires go, and look at that, guys, Piastri tried to overtake. He tried to make that dive bomb on Kush Miney. It did not work. Obviously Kush Miney's race is essentially over, guys. So I'm just trying to make a little bit of a game here so that he can get at least a little bit better race, or at least he can help his teammate there, who is right now into P5 trying to attack Porsche. So let's stop him from pushing on his tires and start saving the fuel too. And let's keep an eye on Miney, who has been overtaken by Oscar Piastri, and it makes sense, guys, it makes sense. And we are now finally, after a whole lap, into the pits, and we are going to go down, and we are now already P20. Let's see where we come out. And the front wing is done, tires are also gone, and it's a 8.4 pit stop. Obviously nothing you can say that will be bad for us right now. Let's try to bring everything down. Let's try to even top up the battery, and let's skip for 2 laps. Track has gone damp. I'm going to overtake Porsche, and look at that, guy, still going through the last corner and around the outside. Hamilton overtakes Porsche and let Hamilton push for at least one lap here so that he can catch up to the train of the top three. And he has not done that right now, and the tires have gone a little bit crazy. So let's bring back the tire temps first of all, and then we will try to catch up to these guys. Hell, we have caught up to these guys. George Russell have a little bit of a problem, and let me keep an eye on Miney, who has 80, well, he is 18 seconds behind the top 19 cars because 2 cars are out. And guys, as soon as Hamilton's tires have gotten better, we have to pit for a safety car. Let's go on to Inters and let's see, do we do that? No, we do not. So let's see what happened here. So it was Felipe Dragovic, and that must have been Valtteri Bottas. And did he crash into him? Yep. And that was a big crash. That was a big crash, guys. And let's skip that. And obviously I cannot pit my Hamilton now, so there is no point. Let's try to harvest everything we can. And even if I pit, well, if I don't pit Miney right now, he will still, let me see my Maloney, Perez, Ricciardo, and every one of these guys are going into the pits. So let's not stop. Let's push Miney. Let's push Miney to overtake as many cars he can. And guys, the safety car is in here. Let's stop saving the ERS as much as we can. Let's try to push away from these guys and try to make a gap between Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. And let's see, we are almost going green here, and we have gone green. Russell takes us to the line, and we can see it now. And look at that, guys. Hamilton just behind George Russell, and now Russell goes, and we are just behind him into turn 1. Look at that, guys. Lando Norris already trying to overtake. Well, he tried to overtake his Piastri into turn 1. It did not work, and he will try to overtake him again here at the end of this straight. And can he do it into the braking? And he does not, so that is a good news. But Hamilton still going side by side with George Russell. That is not good for us, because into the inside, can he do it? And he has finally overtaken him. And look at that, guys. George Russell will come back. Will he crash with us? He does not. And we have finally overtaken him. Let's try to save the tires as much as we can right now, because we want to do that. And let's stop pushing, guys. Stop pushing on the tires. We can push on the battery and on the on the fuel. It doesn't matter right now. And let's see. And guys, lap 30, the track has gone to dry, so let's stop pushing on the tires. Let's try to go light on the tires, because I do not want to, well, use these tires, and we want to go till the end, and it might be a little difficult. Obviously, it looks like the rain will stop around lap 50, 52, so that will be the good chance for us to pit. Right now I'm saving the tires, and let's see, Russell will get DRS because the rain has gone down. Let me see, will he open DRS? And he did. And let's see for the second time, will he do that again? And Lawson has done right, that doesn't matter, and he does that, guys. So he will into turn 7, and he overtakes Hamilton. So we cannot stop pushing Hamilton. Well, Hamilton is going side by side. Stop going side by side, guys. Well, he tries to overtake, and he goes through too wide, and he has overtaken George Russell. But George Russell again comes back, and he into the chicane, well, into the hairpin, overtakes Hamilton. But Hamilton does not give up that easily. And guys, lap 35, Miney has overtaken Albon. Obviously, it should be like that, considering Albon has a, well, a mechanical fault to his car, so it should be that easy. And we are now into P8 with Kush Miney. So guys, we can actually score some big points with Kush Miney too. Obviously, he's right now 3.8 seconds behind Antonelli and Porsche. Obviously, he can catch up. And guys, lap 50, we have pushed enough, and our tires have finally gotten back into the range. Obviously, I'm pushing 100%. And Miney has not caught up to Antonelli. That is strange, obviously, and his tires are getting a little bit better than Miney. Well, Antonelli's tires are getting worse than Miney, so we can push Miney, catch up to Antonelli, overtake him. And I think, you know what, let's try to overtake Antonelli, because I really want to be a podium contender in this race. And track has gone dry. Track has gone dry. Let's push 100%. And this time the track will remain dry, guys. So pitting right now is the right choice. So let's go on to the medium tires, because going on to the soft tires, guys. Going on to the soft tires. I was thinking about going on to the, well, medium tires. Obviously, medium tires you can push a little bit extra, but on soft tires it will be mechanical grip that will help us after a rain. And look at that, guys, no one else has pit. So have we pit a little bit earlier? It doesn't matter. A lap earlier. I'm not going to be hurt about that. Let's see Miney. 2.5 pit stop. Let's see what we get with Hamilton's pit stop and Miney's. 33.9 with Hamilton pit stop and the 34.2. So only a 3/10 gap. It's not really that bad. So I think we can do something here. Obviously 11 laps to go. If any one of these guys do not pit, it might be a little difficult for us. And guys, the rain has finally stopped. I think I messed up, guys. I messed up. 10 laps to go and we have not. No one has pit and these guys have finally pit. I think I have made a mistake, guys. We pit 2 laps earlier. So let's see where we come out. Obviously, Lando Norris is still into the... Well, he's on inters. So I think we can at least get much better result than Norris or he will pit. So let's see. Miney comes out into P5. So all in all, we haven't lost much time. Well, we are going to lose way too much time because their tires are much better than us right now. Lando Norris, 28 seconds. Obviously, I think it takes traditionally 25 seconds, if I'm not wrong, around 25 seconds to go into the pits and come out into the lead. And I think he's going to do it. I think Lando Norris has just done from lead to the lead. And Hamilton just done the fastest lap and he comes out just behind my Hamilton. So Lando Norris, it's going to be again a fight for the win with Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton again on a tires which are a little bit more used than Hamilton. Well, what am I saying? Little bit extra used than Lando Norris is. So what we can do right now is just stay here. This is the guys, that is the best thing we can do. I'm just trying to stay with Lando Norris's DRS. Let's push Hamilton a little to stay in the DRS of Lando Norris. And we do not want to lose that DRS as much as I want to, well, overtake Lando Norris here. I do not want to do that. And we have a safety car, guys. We have a safety car and it's Porsche and Max Verstappen. They have collided. Porsche and Max Verstappen has collided. Let's see what happened. They have taken each other out. Oh my goodness.
No.
That was Max Verstappen taking out Theo Porsche there in the frustration because obviously he was P6. He wanted to be in front of these guys. Obviously did not work out for him. And we are going to save everything, guys. We are going to save everything as much as we can here. And I have a feeling, guys, that we are not going to get a restart. And the safety car is ending. I did not see that one coming. And should I push here? I don't think there is any point in pushing Hamilton. Let's try to push. I need to at least overtake Antonelli. Then he can at least fight with George Russell. So let's see, green flag here. Hamilton will get an amazing chance, though he might get attacked by people. So let's push him and we are a go. Lando Norris gets an amazing exit there. Hamilton has to stay in the DRS of Lando Norris for 1 lap. In that second range for 1 lap, whole 1 lap with the tires which we went 2 laps earlier. And we use those tires a lot. So let's see, we have 17% worse tires here than Lando Norris. Can we stay in the DRS? Obviously Piastri is now P6 here. Miney in P5 trying to stay in that 1 second gap and we are still here. Let's skip a little and we have finally last lap here, guys. We are pushing. Obviously there is no point stopping here and we will get DRS on this lap. Miney does not get DRS, but it doesn't matter. Hamilton will and Russell does the fastest lap and he will get the DRS. Can he overtake into turn 7? George Russell is P3 but Hamilton goes for the win and Lando Norris is still fighting but into the inside. Norris has been overtaken. Hamilton overtakes Lando Norris. Can we stay in front of him? And let me put Hamilton on always defend, and I have already put him on that, so that is good. And DRS empty for Miney. It does not matter to us. Let me see, and it doesn't matter because Lando Norris comes back. Lando Norris comes back on Hamilton. Hamilton's battery is over, but it doesn't matter. Rounding out the final corner, we have stayed and we have won the Singapore GP with Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris into P3. We have again gotten 7 points, more then Lando Norris again, and let's just see the podium celebration.
Formula One's newest team shattering all expectations here.
Incredible. That was a really well-deserved win. They got their race strategy absolutely spot on.
And you love to see this. The whole team celebrating this magnificent result. And Lewis Hamilton takes to the podium once more, adding yet another trophy to his legacy.
Win number 5 is in the bag. They pulled out all the stops, pushing hard to earn that victory.
And you've got to think that Singapore will be buzzing now for many hours to come.
And what a win, guys, what a win that one was. Obviously, I wasn't even hoping for a win, but the circumstances led us to that. And Hamilton, he gains 6 positions. He qualified behind Kushmaini, and still, obviously, Kushmaini did have a little bit of a mishap for him, but we were still able to get a win. And look at that, guys, 7 DNFs out of the race. And I think we must have at least closed up to Lando Norris first of all, and we have done that. And Kushmaini gets 10 points, George Russell gets 16. But this is not what we are looking for. What we are looking for is this. We have closed up to Ferrari in the Constructor 2. So guys, if we can get that P2 with combined 7 wins and 10 podium for Ferrari and 5 win and 8 podium for us, it might actually be an amazing thing for us. So guys, I don't know what to say right now, but it's amazing. It's just amazing right now. But if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.